Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. And this is our spotlight on the Black Bear Americana Music Festival, taking place on August 22nd to the 24th at the Harwinton Fairgrounds in Harwinton, Connecticut. So you just heard Marc Apostolides with Carolyn, and we started off with the Nields. That's what we do. And wow, some amazing music, and that's what they do.
I love the Nields so much. Again, they're a Western Mass staple, have been doing so for such a long time. I believe they're now on like over 20 albums they've put out there. And this particular track is really fun. It's very boppy, and I love this like random synth solo that comes in towards the end and stays into the end. Gives it a really nice playful edge. But the Nields are always playful. They're often considered a very like family band. They do a lot of family and I think even kids shows in the Valley.
They do.
So I'm big fans of these guys.
I'm huge. When the first year I had them close the show at Black Bear, and I said it like this is one of my favorite bands of all time. And I saw them, I don't know, 25 years ago for the first time, and I thought to myself, why didn't I know this stuff exists? They're one of the people that have sent me into this journey, that has brought me into the independent music world, that has caused us to make this thing. I mean, one little drop in an ocean and all of a sudden it fills the whole world. So I'm a huge fan, and I just did a interview with them and learned all about their family and their parents and how their mom and dad were musicians and that made them sing, and how their harmonies work together. And indeed, what you said, Tobey, they have books about, they have children's books. They do all kinds of things to just make the world a better place, whether it's children's stuff or art stuff and music stuff. They're great people, and that's one of the best parts about this world, is that the musicians are also really great people.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of the Nields, and Marc is a great guy. He has hiked the entire Appalachian Trail. There's three guys, him, Brian Titus, and Sean Taylor, that do this Appalachian Trail music thing, because they've all hiked the Appalachian Trail. And my friend and I hiked a significant part of it. So we really relate to them. And they do music about that Appalachian Trail hike, which I've written one myself, so I could really relate. And all I could say is that Marc on his own is a super talented musician, and I recommend seeing him. But if you want to see something really cool and interesting, see him as part of that trio singing about the Appalachian Trail. It's deep, profound, eye-opening, heart-opening music.
I've seen them listed as playing a lot of shows lately, songs from the trail, and hiking is a big interest of mine, so I definitely want to go check them out.
That's cool. My friend and I call it long periods of discomfort followed by moments of bliss. That's what Appalachian Trail is, and maybe parenting too. But still, when you those guys, the stories they tell about their hiking trips are just similar to the song I wrote. You go out to hike and you realize my song's called The Wilderness, and the story is about coming out of the wilderness, and that wilderness is both trees, and it's also that mess that happens inside your brain that you come out of. And the truth is, when you hike and you make your world so simple that you only have to worry about food and where to sleep, then your problems seem to go away.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And is Marc going to be performing solo or with the trio at this festival?
This will be solo. It'll be just Marc alone. Yeah, unless if he brings an accompanist, that's up to him, but it won't be from the trail. Yeah.
Well, I really do love even this broken down track. It's like beautifully stripped down with really nice like rhythmic guitar moments, and he's got a really nice vocal quality. Apparently likes to do a lot of I don't know about him too much yet, but it seems like he likes to do a lot of the vocal improvising and stuff in his sets, which is something I try to do in my sets too. So I'm looking forward to catching a show with Marc sometime.
Cool. That's the best part about festivals, is that you can go and see people that you didn't know existed, and now that's what's in your CD player, like the Nields, like Dar Williams, like Eddie from Ohio. That's all that's in my CD player. Or does anybody have a CD player anymore? But if I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Marc Apostolides is from Naugatuck, Connecticut, and he'll be performing at the Black Bear Americana Music Festival on Friday, August 22nd, 1 p.m. on the Gazebo stage. And we should mention the Nields out of Western Massachusetts will be performing on Saturday, August 23rd, on the main stage at 4:30.
Yes, indeed. That's their song "Easy People" to me is an anthem for festivals. It's that I want easy people from now on, and that's what a festival is. And I originally was going to put them on Sunday, and I put them on Sundays when in the years before that I've had them because I want to make sure Sunday's a great day. But I really was psyched to put them in this spot on Saturday evening, because anybody that comes to Black Bear that doesn't know who they are, they have to know who they are. So I wanted to put them in a spot that everyone's going to know. So I'm just a big fan.
Oh, yeah, me too. So we've got a couple more songs coming up. You're going to hear Christine Bilé, and we're going to start off with Sam Plourd with Prove It.